Phoenix Crystal Edge Technology screens. Now, we're going to be doing a live paint-on demonstration, paint and dry of the Advanced Ambient Rejection Dark Slate Phoenix 19. We're warning ahead of time. If you want to come in the room and cut up and carry on and act up, I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to talk to you. Just going to block you, so you know. I don't want to hear anybody complaining back and forth by saying, oh, he blocked me right from the door, too fast, too quick. If you come in here and carry on, I'm not going to talk to you. Just going to block you, so you understand. All right, so let's move on. Okay, let's see. Gotta grab some socks. Let's find socks what I want. Ooh. Find me a pair of socks. Well, I'll put these on for the time being. Now, our products, the way you make them are really easy, fast to use. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to paint the screen. I got to do a couple of spray-on applications pretty soon for some demonstrations. We're also going to be buying some cheap surfaces from Amazon, cheap projection screens, right, third parties. And we're going to be converting those into high-performance projection screens, which will test against certified projection screens. Hopefully my cat decides to stay in the room. I've noticed a little thing about her that when I start firing up that camera, when she needs to be on camera, she needs to show herself, but we don't need to show herself here because we got the screen on the floor, so we paint it, and I don't need her walking through it and tracking it, so she's in her section of the room right now. Okay, she's in her spot, so she ain't going nowhere. She got a little spot now, she used to be in it. All right, so this is what we got on the floor. Now, usually when I paint a screen, it usually has another coating on top of it. This one has a white surface on it. Some people have been asking me questions like, okay, if I have a white screen or screen's white, do I have to prime it first? No, there's no priming involved. Just run over top of it and you're done. That's it. Very easy to do. You don't have to have an expensive roller. The roller I'm using right there, I got them off of Amazon. I got 7 rollers for $2. I showed you how cheap they are. We're going to do a scrap screen soon too. A scrap screen is when we have multiple surfaces like plexiglass, wood, sheet metal, all combined into one. And we'll paint over all those at the same time. Turn that into a projection screen. We'll do the paint one side with a paint sprayer and roll one on. And see if you can tell which side is which. Now, anytime I use paint sprayers, it's unless I'm using a large application job like the massive 250-inch screen that I got to build in the backyard, which will be sprayed in because I am not rolling anything that big in. It's going to take too long to do it. All right, so here we are. Very easy to do when you get your container. Of course, you're going to have more wrapping than this in mine. Just shake it up a little bit. That's it. We got this. We can get the top open. I just used this. Yeah, come get a little glue. There it is. We're good. Then you pour your paint. Some people use a paint roller, paint bucket, but I usually don't because I got the screen laying flat already. There's no point in basically using a paint bucket and leaving some paint behind. All right, for me, we call this Dark Slate Phoenix. This is actually the darkest one we've ever developed. I thought the gunmetal was super dark. This one's actually super, super crazy dark. I like to get my corners first, that's me. Don't even think about it because I'm looking at you the side of my peripheral vision. Hey. Get the movie. Get back over there. Get over there. Already starting already. See? Told you. Already starting already. Come here. I don't have time for this today. You do this every time you ready to do panel demonstration. You have to run from the camera. Go lay down somewhere, kid. Don't play with me today on that. I told you. Every single time. I think on top of that, because my roller squeaks, and she literally thinks it's a mouse. I don't know. She's been doing that lately. She got to have her little moment on camera. This is why I got to get that tablet. I ordered me a tablet because she watches something called Cat TV. And it keeps her occupied for hours. She just sits there and just stares for hours. Just out of my hair for a little bit. All right, more in there. I don't want her walking across the screen, number one, and then tracking that all through the house. It's more of a mess I gotta clean up today. I don't want to hear it. You know better. Got a whole entire upstairs to play around. You don't even never upstairs. I don't understand that part. All right. Over here. Make sure I work all my corners in nice and well. And that's it. One code application. Only time I do a screen twice, unless it's a very big screen, and then I got a weird something that I might have missed a spot, something like that. But other than that, it's one coat. One side here, and go back the other way. This smells my floor too. This is why I never have clean socks. I'm just doing this. I'm supposed to have some plastic down, which I didn't do. They don't have the plastic right now. Let's move that one nice. Watching you, cat. Go into the room, don't stay in there and cut it out. Cat's in her freaking curiosity. Yeah, I'm watching. See her bounce on the camera? She's slick. Yeah, she's slick. Play games. There we go. Just right, I don't know what's going on. Come right here and get a better idea of what I'm doing here. Okay. That should be good. All right. As long as Mississippi Eraser doesn't jet by and slam the side of the whatchamacallit, then we're good. But I don't feel like carrying the other heavy piece, the bookcase, over. I want to bring it all the way over. So Saturday, I will be getting my plexiglass screen, which I'm doing a customized computer monitor for myself. This is going to be a 235.1 setup for my computer upstairs, one of my computers upstairs, and this is going to be using invisible technology. Bag of shirts. I might have a darker shirt on than wear this shirt because I know I'm going to mess it up. I like this shirt too, I'll mess it up. Anytime I get some nice clothes, I always mess it up. I want to mess these up. Back shrink. Zoom in. Come on. Work with me. Really? Okay, that's all the way to go. Okay. Ooh, that was something. Come on now, work. Alexa's on back. Sometimes I swear, I think these machines have a mind of their own and do what they want to do sometimes. I sat here pressed on this Alexa remote control, trying to figure out which one was which. Found I had the remote control in my hand the entire time. The control was the late response, which I think I'm getting right now. The screen. The late response is popping up. All right. Try going down, because that guy that's going to be good too over there, but maybe not. Start going down. That's not it. And then that's definitely it. So. It's cool. I put that up when I got done with the demonstration. What's this show right here? What's this one? No, that's got to be this one. Oh, man. Got so many things to run this book. I got it. Remote controls. I wonder if I set it inside the output button. That's something I would do. Alright, so while that's drying, Mr. Bird has to figure out exactly where he lost the remote control again. I'll have to do this all the time. Or, I do have the remote control and she's not responding. So it'll be one or the other. Here's what happens for me. Just had it in my hand for a demonstration and lost it. That's freaking quick. That's not it. Let's try to do one thing here. That's not it. One of the extra was for the one upstairs. Unless we had one upstairs, it should be down here, and one that's down here is upstairs, which I don't even know how that would be happening. Unless I want to take you to it on a trip. Which I haven't ever done that. Alright, let me go to the check. This is why it does not pay to have an all black living room, because you can't track down the remote controls. Because everything matches in the, it's sitting on top of the subwoofer. That's where we're sitting at, on the subwoofer. Alright, now I definitely know it has to be a function error now. Any movement? Nope. Any movement? Nope. No movement, right? This is what I hate about these units. This one sitting over here, I just picked up. Over there, watch this. No movement. That's what I hate about them. I love the Alexis, don't get me wrong, but if she doesn't function to any of these at all, you won't know which one is which. So, run it again. Not responding. Not responding. That's one here. Not responding. See? I could have had the right one in my hand the entire time, would have never known it. I gotta unplug her and put it back in. She's not responding to it. So when people think I'm sitting there with a remote control clicking back and forth, I literally sometimes I'll have the right remote control in my hand. She just doesn't respond to it. I only own 4, but I used to have 5, but I own 4 of them now. I'm thinking about getting that TV version she has. So if you're clicking on your remote control, you have 3 of these in the house, and neither one are responding, unplug her and put it back in, and she'll come back on. Let's try this again. All right. It's got to be this one right here. That's the one she just responded to. I know I don't have a 4th remote control in here. That's impossible. That's the one upstairs. There we go. See? Now she's responding. Slow, but responding. I hate that mess. I literally went up and down the stairs looking for a remote control one time, and literally had the whole thing in my hand the whole entire time because she wasn't responding. That's how I learned to turn them off and put them back on. That's how you know which one's which. The screen's dry already, so I gotta turn that off. All right. Now she's reacting a little faster. All right, hit that right there. Let's turn our fan off. We're done. So specification drying time is 30 minutes with a fan, depending on how big a screen you got. That's the reaction time on that one. Depending on how big your screen is going to be. Let's go ahead and shift this back over to the other side. Over here, if I can get her to respond back. Okay. There we go. That's better. Now let's come over here. Oh man, he's got a new freaking video out. I definitely gotta watch that. Oh, this guy called Camping with Steve. There's a lot of boondocking. Okay, let's see. We want to get. Let me see. Sharp 4K demonstrations. So you can see it took me no time to paint the screen in. Real easy, one code application. That's it. Same thing, how I applied that screen goes to everything you will ever paint. Same thing. The only time you gotta, something comes up a little different, unless the surface has a kind of protective surface attached to it. I ran across that with silver tickets have those, a funny, weird kind of protective surface, and some of the elites have them. So when you paint the screen, I tell people don't force it. Don't go in and try to apply all the paint thinking you're going to be able to cover that surface. What's going to happen is the screen's going to start pushing through. You're going to see the white spots pushing through the screen. That's the surface fighting the formula. So what you want to do is put a light coating on it first, and then you go over top of it and hit it, and that basically causes it to basically fuse to the screen. But never force it. Same thing if you're doing a fabric material, these only apply to these surfaces. If you're doing a fabric material is going to soak in paint. So as you roll over top, it's going to soak paint in. Some's going to come uneven, some's going to come more heavier spots and lighter spots. And how you get rid of that, you just basically go in, put 2 coats of any kind of paint, doesn't make a difference. And when it dries, paint over it and you're done. That's it. Only surfaces that require those instructions. TLC, black and white. This is the 4K demonstration. That's 2020, but my vision's not that freaking perfect. So let's start on here. Make sure you got what I wanted. What's this one right here?
This is what freedom sounds like. And this is what freedom smells like. Enjoy 30 days of open growing freshness from Reed's Bud.
Vizio 4K demonstration. Suppose I don't have that there. Oh, I'm definitely going to do this one right here.
Does your plug-in fade too fast? Try the Boots Fade to 5 It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first and fresh for 50 days.
how far back the projector is sitting from the environment. This is one of the, I say extreme dark gunmetals, almost near black. This is a very hard one to figure out because, like I said, it can't be too black, it can't be too gray. It has to be right in there. All right, I'm done here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless. As I said before, our products are very easy to paint in. You have to be a rocket scientist, you don't have to be a pro or professional. You don't have to have special rollers. Just paint it in and you're done. All right, I'm going to get out of here real quick. Thank you all again, and God bless. If you're interested in the dark technology or any of our screen paints, they're available on our website with free worldwide shipping. Oh yeah, probably, let's see, we have the new, what's that screen called? That contrast shifting technology. That's going to be available somewhere around on the 2nd. And we also too have available coming up on the 3rd, which is, the blue is going to be, contrast shifting blue is available on the 3rd. That Visible Phoenix is available. Okay. Oh, I just want to show you something real quick. Again, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Man, orders have been stacking up. Gallons have been selling like crazy. Sold a lot of gallons. What about that? Like that? We sold a lot of gallons. So now we're going to be switching up because people are now asking for, they want 3 gallons and 4 gallons of the paint. So that's what we're going to start doing. When we added in 3 and 4 gallons of paint, they've been selling, mostly all gallons have been selling. So like I said, they're doing what I'm doing. They're painting literally the entire wall, or they're breaking it and they're doing half outside and half inside. But thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. So we're still stacking up. This is, we'll put a little shipping fast update on this. So we're shipping out on Saturday. We're making sure we get everybody's orders in. If you're interested in getting the screen paint, I would advise you put an order in today. Today's what, Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. Yeah, and we'll be shipping you out tomorrow. All right, so we're going to be making the announcement soon. We're going to look at the paints that sell the most, which is Gamer Paint is one of them. That's one of our highest sellers. And actually, Gamer Paint is the highest seller. So we're going to be adding in maybe a 4 gallon to 5 gallon container unit. Not a 5 gallon container, we have to break it down in gallons. But we can actually order 5 gallons of it now. We had it only for companies only, but now we're going to branch it out where customers can get it too, in case you want to do multi-screens around your home. All right, with that being said, again, thank you for your time. I have to go in. Oops, I'm rocking back and forth. God bless.